Hi, it's Trisha. I want to ask you something. What did you do for fun when you were a kid? When no one was telling you what you had to do, like clean your room or, play with your brothers and sisters, whatever. What did you do for fun? Can you answer that? Can you remember? I remember that I spent as much time outside that I could. And I ran, and I played, and I jumped, and I climbed trees. We played baseball in the streets. We played kickball. I pretended. I'd pretend to be Miss America. I'd pretend to be a mommy. I'd pretend to be Barbie and have Ken come over. My imagination ran free. I'd even pretend to be my evil twin. Now that's pretty scary, isn't it? What did you do? Because this is important. You have to realize that you were born unique, with your own personality, with your own characteristics. There's no one like you. I'm reading this book. It's called Finding Your Own North Star by Martha Beck. And in it, she talks about the two selves that you have, that we all have. When we're born, we are our essential self, the unique person that we are, that there's no one like us. And then as we grow, as we begin to learn, as we experience things in life, we evolve into our social self. And that becomes the person that wants to please everybody. You learn that from early in life. The first time you smile and you get all those reactions from everyone around you, the first baby smile, and everyone's just so excited, and they're crying and they're excited, and you realize that, oh, when I do this, it pleases somebody. And that sets the pace for the rest of your life. You're just constantly trying to please people. Please your parents, please your teachers, please your God, everybody, and then you reach midlife, maybe sooner, you reach this point in your life where you realize that there's something missing. And that something that's missing is your essential self that's been locked away, that's been tucked down into the recesses of your soul and not allowed to shine, not allowed to play. Let me give you an example of that. When I was very young, about 3 years old, my mom tells me that I would take off. I would go wandering. Maybe I was an adventurer, but I would take off and go to neighbors' houses, go to their basements, their garages, their backyards. And that was back in the day when it was a safer neighborhood, where the neighbors knew everybody. They knew all the kids. So it was a little bit different times than it is today. And so the neighbor would call my mom and say, hey, Trisha's here in our basement. You might want to come get her. And so my mom would, throw open the front door, grab a switch off the elm tree and come after me. And she would switch me all the way home. Now, I'm not telling you this to tell you I was abused, because I was not. My mom was just being responsible, trying to teach me that it's not safe for you to leave. You're 3 years old. You got to stay in your own yard. But deep inside, I always had that wandering, adventuresome spirit. And I went through life as everyone else does. And I followed the rules. And I did what pleased people, what I thought would please people. Until now. And now that adventuresome spirit has broken loose. Trisha's back. And we're taking off to live on the open road. To have a new adventure continually before us. To discover, to see, to learn, to explore. Do you see how that works? You have something deep inside of you, a dream, something that you've always wanted to do, something that you loved doing when you were a child. Bring it back. Let it out. It's your essential self. This book will help you. Get it. It will get you started. It will help you unleash that essential self. The other cool thing about that is to think about when I was a kid and how much I loved being outdoors. I'm back. I would rather be out here by the river, walking along the riverbank, sitting under the trees, watching the eagles, listening to the coyotes. I brought that back too. I know you got it in you. I know that you know what's deep inside. Let your essential self out. Live free, break free. We're doing it. If you want to follow our journey, if you want to keep up with where we're going, this fantastic exploration that we're doing, this way of living, then follow us on our blog. It's thenakedhippiesroadtrip.com. All right, stay tuned. I'll see you on the next video. Bye.